Hey friends, it's Mike at Guitar Tricks, and I'm here with a beginner video on the musical alphabet as related to the guitar fretboard. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. And while you're at it, hit that like button. It would really help out. Now, back to the lesson. So the first thing we need to learn about the musical alphabet is that we go from A all the way through G and then wrap around again. So our notes are A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Okay? Now, the next thing that we have to learn is what notes to tune our open strings to. And what they are tuned to is, if I start with the low string, which is the thick string here on the bottom, that is an E. And then as I go up the strings, it'll go to A, D, G, B, and E. All right, so we have to memorize those notes. And the way to memorize it that works really well is to think of this sentence. Eddie ate dynamite. Goodbye, Eddie. E-A-D-G-B-E. That's starting from the low string or the low note all the way to the high note. Okay? Now, once you've memorized that, you can use your knowledge of the distance between the notes as related to the fretboard to find any note on your guitar. So let's take an example. I'm going to take the open A string, which is also known as the fifth string. So we count the strings from the high string up top as the first string, second string, third, fourth, fifth string, and then of course the lowest would be the sixth string. So let's go back to the open fifth string, which is tuned to A. Now we need to know the distance between A and the next letter in the musical alphabet, which is B. And that distance is 2 frets. Okay? And that's also known as a whole step. So the distance between A and B is a whole step, which is 2 frets. So I'm going to count up 2 frets from the open string, first fret, then the second fret. That's going to give me a B note. Okay, so the distance between all the letters is actually a whole step or 2 frets, except for 2 instances. The first one being the distance between B and C. So I'm on a B note right now. To get to a C note, I only need to come up 1 fret. So now that I'm on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, that'll give me a C note. Now that's known as a half step. Okay? So from the C note to get to D, that's back to a whole step or 2 frets. So now I've got a D note on the 5th fret of the 5th string, or the A string. To go from D to E, it's the same distance, 2 more frets. Now the 7th fret of the 5th string is an E note. Now here's the other instance of a half step, and that's between E and F, okay? So I only need to come up 1 fret to get to the F note. From the F note, I'm going to go 2 frets, or a whole step, to get to G. Okay, my G is going to be at the 10th fret of the A string, or the 5th string. And then going from G and wrapping all the way back around to A, that's another whole step or 2 frets. So now on the 12th fret of the 5th string is an A note, which is the higher octave of the open string. So we've just gone through our musical alphabet on 1 string, and as long as you realize that those notes are 2 frets apart, except for between B and C and E and F, which are 1 fret apart, you can now count up on any string and find any note on the fretboard. So I hope that's helpful to you, and we'll see you on the next one. What other tips would you like to see here on this channel? Please leave a comment and let me know. And be sure to check out guitartricks.com for more in-depth step-by-step lessons.